The Finance Bill 2024 has sparked a considerable controversy in Kenya, not just because of its economic implications, but also due to its potential political ramifications. And let me break down the main points and their potential or political impact in simple terms. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell. For the returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to support the content of this channel. This far, it's because of you. And without wasting time, point number one is about motor vehicle tax. The bill itself proposes a 2.5 annual tax on the value of cars alone. This tax has been criticized as unfair, especially by car owners who already pay high insurance costs. So many see this as the government imposing yet another financial burden on the middle class people. Point number two is about the impact on small business. The proposed 2 million fine for small businesses that fail to integrate with the new electronic tax invoice management system. It has alarmed business owners, and they're trying to argue that such heavy penalties could crush small enterprises, which are so important for Kenya's economy. Number three, I want to talk of the removal of VAT exemptions. The bill removes VAT exemptions on many financial services, and this includes loan and account management. This means higher costs for consumers and businesses, which could slow economic growth and increase public dissatisfaction. And number four, it's on KRA expanded powers. KRA will gain more power to access personal data for purposes, for tax purposes. So this also has raised privacy concerns and fears of government overreach. When we come to the political implications, we have for public discontent. The new taxes here and fines are likely to increase public discontent. So many Kenyans feel that the government is out of touch with the everyday struggles of ordinary Kenyans, which they call themselves the hustlers, and they are the most of the people who voted for this government. So this sentiment alone could lead to protests and a decline in public support for the current administration's Kenya Kwanza government. And on the other side, on the opposition side, I can say that the opposition parties can use the finance bill to criticize the government. They can argue that it is imposing unnecessary burdens on the public. This alone could strengthen the opposition's position and increase their support base, particularly among small business owners and middle class people. And these are the people who are in the side of Kenya Kwanza government, but right now they're feeling the weight that the government is imposing to them. Another thing is about political polarization in our country. The bill may deepen political polarization as debates over tax fairness and economic policy become more heated. Supporters of the bill might argue that the measures are necessary for increasing government revenue, and already I've seen Karen Nyam trying to support this finance bill, but she said that she's in the Senate and this one is for the MPs. While opponents will likely frame it as an attack on economic stability and personal freedoms in our country. Also, we have legislative battles in this finance bill, and the bill's provisions will likely face significant pushback in Parliament, so leading to heated debates and possible amendments. On the other side, lawmakers who represent constituencies are heavily affected by these taxes, at some point will be under pressure to oppose or modify the bill so that it can fit all Kenyans. In short, I want to say that this Finance Bill 2024 is not just an economic document. It's a political flashpoint that could shape Kenya's political landscape in the coming months, with the widespread public dissatisfaction and potential protests in our country. So the bill's passage could have far-reaching implications for the current administration and the country's political stability. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video up to the end. Just in case you forgot to subscribe, go back, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. My YouTube channel is DMTV Kenya. Goodbye.